Hey there in YouTube land, and a special hey you to Parsnip Burger who tagged me for this video, and Toddy Walnuts who tagged Parsnip. Congratulations, by the way, Parsnip, on winning that the Toddy Walnuts contest. I'm sorry, Todd, that I didn't manage to get into the contest. I really wish I had, but considering that a really cool, great YouTuber won, I'm almost glad I didn't, because I could have just won that. And no, actually, I'm really glad that Parsnip won. He's really great YouTuber. Toddy Walnuts is another fantastic YouTuber. So check them both out. Really great guys. So, top 15 Scream Factories. First, here's my top 7 ones that just didn't make it to the list. Now, before I say that, movies like Mad Max, I don't have yet. I got it on the way. Class of 1984, I would love to own, but I don't own it. Beneath did not make it here on Blu-ray, and The Babadook, another one, did not make it here on Blu-ray to Canada. Which I will get down the road. So none of those obviously can be on the list. Movies like Phantasm 2 and The Howling I have on DVD, not on Blu-ray, so they can't make the list either. That being said, let's go ahead with the list right now. Number 7 on the almost made it list. Monkeyshines. Great film, awesome special features, great behind the scenes. Making Monkeyshines, just really incredible stuff, really interesting, really fun. Jason Begay, I hope I got his name right. Jason, yeah. Anyway, the guy from Chicago PD stars in this one. Great little film. Underrated Romero film, in my opinion. Next up is Cockneys vs. Zombies. It's got Michelle Ryan. Michelle Ryan is like utterly gorgeous in, well, pretty much everything. Because that's her. She's the one that was in, if you're a Doctor Who fan, she was one in the episode where she was kind of the jewel thief. They're on the bus. That one. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Cockneys vs. Zombies. Way funny. Way good. Really check it out. Next up, Came Without Warning, or this alternate title, Came Without Warning. Great film by Graydon Clark. Just has some great people on it. We got Neville Brand, Ralph Meeker, Jack Palance, Martin Landau. And, of course, Ralph Meeker is from Kiss Me Deadly, one of my favorite movies. Next up is Day of the Dead. Yes, this is how good the list is, that Day of the Dead is on the alternate list. Day of the Dead, great film. My favorite of the George Romero zombie films. And just me personally, I like that. That's why I have, I don't know if you can see him. No, he's not up there right now. But I have, I've got, well, Bud. And anyway, so great film, great documentary, like really full-length documentary. Just check it out. Awesome. Everybody should have and own body bags. I really kind of debated putting this one on here because it did have some cool featurettes, but just not enough to make it on there. Some great other commentaries on there for each of the films. And the cool thing about this, a lot of anthology films. And this one here doesn't have a bad, like usually in an anthology film you find one where, okay, this one's a little bit weak, but I found all three of these good. They kind of evenly balance each other well. You got like the more urban legend type one going first. The second one tends to be like a comedy type of thing. And this third one gets more of a brutal horror type of thing, more of a psychological horror. And we get like a great balance there with a cool wraparound. John Carpenter did a great job. Body Bags is a really fantastic film. Prince of Darkness. Love this movie. I saw it with my dad. The first horror movie that we saw in theater together, and it holds a very special place in my heart. I love John Carpenter stuff. I got almost all John Carpenter stuff. I need to get Escape from New York. I don't have that one, so that's why that one's on the list out of the way, I guess. Prince of Darkness, amazing. Evil Speak. There is no person that is less liked in a movie than this character here. I mean, Stanley Coppersmith, horribly unliked kid. Poor bastard. Really, nobody likes this guy. At least, in Game of Thrones, Joffrey's mom liked him. That was really good. Nobody likes Stanley. Nobody likes Stanley. And so what happens? Hilarity happens in a really fun, cheesy, cool, just well-paced film. Well done. Richard Mall, I think, was pretty much coasting his way through the film. He's coasting his way through the interview on this one here as well. Just really enjoyed it. Now for my top 15. Number 15 almost made it to number 1, but it didn't at the end because I just shuffled around and saw them. It's really hard. I did put them in order. And number 15 is a really fantastic little Klaus Kinski film called Crawl Space. Great film, a really well paced, really well done, very like intense psychological horror. Extremely cool. There's a great short film called Please Kill Mr. Kinski that you really got to see. It's on this one here. This one is one that should be in your collection. Crawl Space, pick it up. Great film. Number 14, Night of the Demons, and I guess another fantastic film. Some great featurettes on here as well. Some amazing stuff. Witchboard almost made it here, but just didn't. Night of the Demons did take the lead and take the place in here because I wanted to have at least one Kevin Tenney one, and I thought this was a fantastic film. This is like a litmus test for my friends. If you like this, you can get through this film, and you can have fun with it, and finally, even with all the cheesiness and some of the bad acting and that, you're a great fan. So Night of the Demons, awesome stuff. Number 13, H.P. Lovecraft From Beyond. It's got Jeffrey Combs. It's got Barbara Crampton and leather. Oh, Barbara Crampton and leather. Anyway, so, great film. I love Crampton from back in the days for Life's Days. Jeffrey Combs, of course, I met in person. A really, really, really super nice guy. Great film. And number 13 on my top 15. Great features on this one. Really great features. Number 12 is Bad Dreams, Visiting Hours. Two fantastic films, two underratedly fantastic films. Bad Dreams, got Jennifer Rubin, it's got Richard Lynch. Just got a really cool, different thing. A lot of people say, oh, it's a Nightmare on Elm Street type of ripoff. It's not at all Nightmare on Elm Street. It's very, very different, very unique, very weird, very Jonestownian, very like murder mystery-ish. You just got to watch it. Some really cool stuff. Visiting Hours, just a really cool psychological thriller. Stars, of course, Linda Pearl, who is in it, plays the nurse. I was in love with her when I was younger. She was in like Happy Days. She was in Matlock in the first season as his daughter. We got like Lee Grant in this one here. You know, basically, you know, we got an Academy-winning actress. We got the Shatner, man, the Shatner, William Shatner. Oh my God. We have actually Michael Ironside, amazing actor Michael Ironside, just great stuff, great, fantastic stuff. And that is why this is number 11 on my list. Number 10 on my list is another double feature, and it is Xray and Slay. Love these two films. X-Ray's got Barbie Benton, and yeah, I love Barbie Benton. It's really cheesy. Some of the acting is super bad, but you know what? It's never boring. It's always fun. It's always entertaining, and it's paired with Skitside, and Skitside is another film with Klaus Kinski. Kinski just does amazing stuff with this here. We got Donald Wilkes in this one here from Angel. We've got like Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future. We've got Craig Wasson from Dream Warriors, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And we got the killer being shown in the first couple minutes of the movie during the first murder. Look away so you won't know, because he tried to make this seem like a murder mystery, even though I guess the Blu-ray has cleaned it up enough that, hey, look, the killer is blank. We can see his face clearly in the window. Next up is Blacula and Scream, Blacula Scream. You know, it is Dracula's soul brother. It's great, it's funny, it's cool. It's got a great cast. Gordon Pinson, a Newfoundland actor, is in Blacula playing a New York City police chief, which is really different. We have, of course, William Marshall doing the title role of Blacula in both films. Pam Grier is in Scream, Blacula Scream. It's really hilarious that they're looking for the vampire and they can't find him, when here is William Marshall walking around in front of the people. And he's wearing a cape and old-timey clothes that do not fit. Not exactly like huge detective work that you got to do to figure this guy's not kosher. Next up is Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror. No features. The features are having these movies uncut. Vault of Horror's never been uncut before on Blu-ray, never been uncut on DVD. Just really cool stuff. Also, you get two other versions of Vault of Horror. You're going to get the theatrical edition as well in a 1:5 ratio. And you're also going to get an open matte uncut edition that was done as well. Just really cool stuff. Great movies, great features. No features really, but just great presentation. Just check it out. It's fantastic films. Next up is The Burning. I love The Burning. And it came out around the time of Halloween 2. Halloween 2 came out Friday 13th Part 2. And I think Madman came out around the same time too. All movies dealing with like this kind of like woodsy and kind of almost like campground type thing. Cropsy's in this one. Great special effects by Thomas Vane, who did not go back to Friday 13th Part 2. He came on and did The Burning instead, which is very Friday the 13th-esque. And this has Jason Alexander on here. We've got a Holly Hunter in this one here. I think we have, what's his name again? Yeah, Fisher Stevens is in this as well. It's a really cool film. So check it out. Great gore effects. Really cool slasher film. Definitely an awesome movie. Terror Train, really different. Really different. Really kind of, instead of having like that mask, and it's iconic mask, he goes around from like suit to suit to suit. Very cool killer. Loved it. Terror Chain, Jamie Lee Curtis. We've got David Copperfield in this one here. Hart Bachner, who's a really underrated actor. And of course the great Ben Johnson does a fantastic role in this one as well. Next up is Pumpkinhead 2. I never thought this would be on my list of best Scream Factory, but this has amazing stuff. Not only that, it has amazing interviews as well. This is a really fun film. My better half actually liked it better than Pumpkinhead. She thought it was less depressing. And I get it. I get where she's coming from with that. And we really did enjoy the interviews afterwards. Just really great stuff. The interviews alone worth for that movie. Next up is Ginger Snaps, a fantastic film. It's just got Mimi Rogers. We've got two fantastic leads. We've got Catherine Isabelle, who would go on to be like a great sex symbol in horror. And Emily Perkins is in this. She's amazing. Just some awesome stuff. John Fawcett directed this, and you got to check it out. It's an amazing horror film. If you haven't seen it, Ginger Snaps is really, really incredible. Watch it. It's a fantastic film. Next up is Pumpkinhead Collector's Edition. Love this cover. Just great stuff. There's some really great features on here. Stan Winston did such a great job in creating this. This was a time when there's a lot of slashers around, a lot of killers around, but there weren't a lot of monsters around. Pumpkinhead changed that. It brought back the urban legend, brought back the around the campfire type of thing. Love it. Love Pumpkinhead. Fantastic film. Definitely belongs on the list. Next up is Sleepaway Camp. Great little film with Felissa Rose, and Felissa Rose does a fantastic job in this one here. Very fun film. Some cool little features. There's a little short film called Judy. You got to see it to believe it. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times. It's hilarious, and I really do like this. There's some great kills in this one here. Cool little twist at the end. Nobody should give it away if the other person hasn't seen it. So, number 2 is one that actually was given to me by my great friend Preston Berger, and it is Nightbreed. I love this film. It was almost number 1. Only one film beat it out. And like I said, there was no box sets or anything like that. And this, I don't think this is a box set because it is one film. It's like basically both versions of the film, the director's cut and the theatrical cut. It's just really well packaged, really well done. Some great special features, amazing stuff. If you haven't seen this movie, you really should. This belongs to everybody's collection. Actually, I got my son an edition of this one. That's how much I like this movie. I got this movie for my son as well. It's a great film, and it's one that belongs to everybody's collection. Clive Barker's Nightbreed. You got on it. And number 1, what could be Clive Barker's Nightbreed? That is an amazing addition. For me, what was my best Scream Factory? My most wanted Scream Factory for ages was this one right here, Dolls. I think Dolls is a fantastic little film. It's done, of course, by Ben himself. Stuart Gordon directed Dolls, man. This is the same guy that directed Reanimated, the same guy that directed From Beyond. Stuart Gordon directed this movie, a very different film, very dark kind of fairy tale, very grim fairy tale type of thing. Great stuff, amazing work, great acting, great casting. You got the girl from Take On Me in this one here. By the way, look for her. And a lot of people don't realize that. That's her. Yeah, the blonde girl in that. She's from the video Take On Me by Aha. It's just a fun little film. Some fantastic special effects. It's runs like, I think 77 minutes. It doesn't have time to get boring. It really doesn't. Just a really good film. It's a twisted dark fairy tale. Check it out. That's number 1. That is my top 15 Scream Factory Blu-rays that I own. Thank you for watching. Of course, no special feature ones around here. I may do another one, kind of like in Scream Factories that I think people should get that they're missing out on. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Preston Berger. Thank you, Todd Emonuts, for bringing this here. So I guess I got to tag somebody, don't I? So let us tag Faligar517. I'm not sure how many people I'm supposed to tag here. And let's tag Lauren G, Rom's Reviews. Let's tag Skin Slip. Let's tag Mark. People aren't going to know what that is. Okay. Let's tag. Oh my God. Well, we'll tag Ready. When we'll tag. How can I blank today? This is just one of my days. I'm sorry, guys. I want to tag the Killer Nerd. Sorry, Mark, I just totally blanked. And, of course, Doc the Metal Freak. So those are people I'm tagging. So, guys, get in there, make those videos. Want to see those responses. Let's keep this thing going. Keep the Scream Factory love going. And maybe I'll do another top 15. Maybe I'll tag some people in an Arrow-esque type thing. Thanks for watching, guys. For me right now, it's time for tea. So, say hello to the great Pin Lord in the sky and his friend the Phantom. I'm going to go drink the rest of that tea and then make another one because, you know, that's going to be cold tea. Have a great night. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm even having a greater day. It's supposed to be really warm. Thanks for watching. It's time for tea, and enjoy. Have a great night, and go buy some Scream Factories. I got 2 on the way right now. 2 fantastic ones that would have made this list, top 15. Now I'm going to go watch some New Year's Evil. One that I haven't seen yet, so can't make the list.